You're probably not gonna like hearing this, but I don't even think sports cards are in my top 3 of best investments. And trust me, I wish they were, but as a certified finance coach, I feel there are a lot of other investments that bring a much better ROI. So in this video, I'll share with you where I believe sports cards rank, as well as the other better investments in my own opinion. Welcome back. Now let's get to work. Now, before I dive into the rankings, let me lay out a bit of context. I am a certified finance coach here in Los Angeles. I have been certified through Dave Ramsey's program. I've also had friends that are investors and very successful in a lot of different areas, none of which have been investing heavily in sports cards at all. So with that being said, let's start with my number 5 best investment. Number 5 is sports cards. Look, I know it's a growing industry and it does have some history of being desirable and people do like them, but I feel like sports cards are similar to art. It's like gold or diamonds or memorabilia or antique guns. It's something that will go up in value because there's always going to be people interested in it, but it's still a piece of paper with a picture of an athlete on it at the end of the day, and a lot of people will never understand that. They'd rather buy a Monet painting or Picasso or something, which personally I don't understand. I'm like, that's not really special to me. But regardless, it's still one of those things where as it grows in popularity, it will go up in value. More of the world will appreciate sports cards, but I cannot rank it any higher than number 5. Number 4, the stock market. Yes, the stock market. It goes up and down just like sports cards. There are good companies, there are bad companies, there are underrated ones, undervalued ones, a lot like the sports card market, except the difference is that we actually need companies. We need food, we need gas, we need certain things to live. And sports cards is completely luxury. I mean, you could throw it in a fire and it makes the fire go for another 30 seconds, but a sports card doesn't really do much, but we do need companies. So the stock market is a lot better in that regard. Also, there's something else I really like about investing in stocks, which is dividends. That is a bit of cash flow. So when you buy stocks, you can actually get quarterly or yearly payouts from owning that stock. So imagine if you owned a Michael Jordan PSA 10 rookie card and it's worth 50 grand. You don't make a penny on that card while you own it. You only make the money when you sell. So the only way you could do something like that is earn money off of that card is if you let people come over and take a picture with it like they own it and charge money there. Besides that, sports cards, it just sits there until the moment you sell. Stocks, you can actually get a little bit of a return as you hold the stocks. Real quick, guys, I want to give a special shout out to a couple badass comeback card investor subscribers who have joined us on this journey. Philmington, Brett McGrath, Chad Spencer, Built by Resistance, and Milone Money Mindset. I hope I said that right. Guys, thank you so much for joining us in this discussion and in this community. This means a lot to me, and your insight means a lot to others. So if you'd like to be shouted out in the future, just engage in the comment section. Let's get some discussion going and have fun, make money in this amazing hobby. Now back to the video. Number 3 is real estate. Speaking of cash flow, speaking of needs, real estate is something that I am very heavy on. I really believe this is one of the best, if not the best investments overall, because you get the best of everything. You can buy a property for $25,000 down to get a $100,000 property that rents out for $1,100 a month. And now all of your bills are covered and you have a cash flow surplus every single month. So to me, it's amazing. You have leverage, you have a necessity people need, and as long as you buy at the right metrics, the right math behind it, it is the best way to build wealth. And I've known so many more people that have built wealth through real estate during this last huge market cycle than anything else. And that's what I'll be doing. I'm looking to buy a multifamily unit in the next year, 2 years, because I can always have that cash flow from renters come in, and that can go towards sports cards. But when you have cash flow, appreciation, and a need, you can't go wrong. So what could bring an even better return on investment than cash flow in real estate? Relationships. Hold on, I know it sounds cheesy, but I live here in LA, and I know that it doesn't matter how much money and success I had, the people around me would be the ones that open the opportunities. And here in the coronavirus, the pandemic thing, the relationships we have are everything. It's something vital because those that are losing work, their businesses are going under, they will be tapping into the relationships, and the ones that have the most powerful relationships will get work, will get opportunities. And I'm just telling you right now, the relationships I've invested in have paid 100-fold more than any cards, and the ones that I did not invest in enough are the biggest regrets of my life, because it really boils down to good times in the market, good times in life, bad times in the market, bad times in life. The relationships we build and the caliber of people we build them with, the movers and shakers, the ones that are making positive change in the world, those are the people we want to associate with, those are the people we want to be ourselves. And when you help them, they will help you back, and it's just one of those things. And that takes me to my number one investment with the biggest return. It is personal growth. Now, I know you're thinking, oh God, this is so cheesy, whatever, Tony Robbins, blah, blah, blah. Hear me out. You haven't seen me as a kid. You don't know that I was a insecure, overweight, timid, only child of immigrant parents. I was struggling just to fit in, and it was only through personal growth did I lose weight, did I eventually become a male model, did I build social skills, did I build financial skills, did I get a girlfriend, did I do all these things? Because of the effort I put into myself. I am the best investment, just like you are the best investment for you. Sports cards won't do shit for you compared to what one of these books will do to transform your life. And I'm not the kind of guy that says, go out and buy this card, invest in this player, but I will say invest in yourself. That is something I will push till the day I die, because I've seen what personal growth has done for me and continues to do for me. So with that being said, you know, if you're miserable, if you're depressed, if your physical health is out of whack right now, take a look at that. You know, there's no point of collecting all these cards and having a huge collection and dying at 50 because you're overweight, or killing yourself at 42 because you're depressed, but you have a huge stock, you know, a huge portfolio of cards and gold coins and whatever else. So I really encourage you to look deep inside, address the issues you may have or the challenges you're facing with your own health, your relationships, anything like that, and to go there first, because that will be a million times more of a better investment than any sports card, period. Now, I will say that with sports cards, I have had some mental relief from this quarantine. I have connected, I have built some new skills from YouTube and just different stuff that comes along the way of putting out content and connecting with you. And there is ways to grow personally through anything we do, but the intentional listening to a podcast a day for the last 5+ years, reading dozens of books, that has helped me way more. Now, if you ever want some podcast suggestions, book suggestions, for whatever it is you would like to improve upon in your life, you just let me know in the comment section. I'm happy to recommend the books that have changed my life the most. With that being said, if you found value in this video, pound the like for good karma during the next box break. Let me know what stuck out for you in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video.